The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards on the play. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of carries, 125 yards.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he...
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and now it's third down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
The Chiefs at 2-6 now on the year. Yeah, they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And Graham's got it. Complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, touchdown number 18 on the year.
And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. Leading them out is their quarterback, the former 12th overall pick. Some refer to him as the natural, Deshaun Watson. Watson on first down. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Back to throw, Watson finds his tight end Ingram. Calling a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up second down.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive.
This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues.
As we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season-open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a long night.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, here's Watson. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Back to the ground, this time Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Now it's Watson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Seibert able to knock this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. Environment. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So here are the Chiefs to take over. They've dropped 4 straight games coming into this one, remember, but they have the lead here. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. And remember, the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Mahomes going to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. On the move past the 40. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. It's a gain of 34.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there. I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team? They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Watson. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll try and start this drive in the air. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. And Danielle Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. A carry for the fullback. This is Mike Burton. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. This is taken around the 12. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
On second down, this is Madison. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And now we're going to get a time. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. Off of play action, it's Watson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He's got room at the 30, and he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So now then, the play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Brought down by Willie Gay. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second down, they go right back to Cook. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. So their move is to decline that so they don't get another second down. It'll be 3rd.
So that has to tell us that they're pretty confident in their 3rd down defense, right?
Absolutely.
Whether it's their sub package or nickel package, whatever they want to run out there, they feel like they can defend here on 3rd down.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Watson. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. 4 yards on the touchdown grab, and the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and the lead is now 10-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. 59 yards rushing for him now to this point. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get this to about the 34. A gain of just 3. This offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He's got his man. That's Hardman. On the move past the 40. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 34 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. From the 29, Mahomes. The connection made. It's Graham. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 18. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have retaken the lead. Butker on for the PAT. And that makes it 14-10. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. He threw the touchdown pass on that last drive, his 20th on the year. And he'll start again here, first down.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
A run there with Cook on first down, but it won't net him much, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Frank Clark make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment, but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure. Without letting him escape. But how about those guys in the secondary as well? Kept the coverage tight, plastered to the receivers, and left no real options for him to throw it downfield.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 38-yard line.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Watson swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
That might feel a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And that'll be off the crossbar and out. It's short. He couldn't get it there. It's no good. And that will keep this a 4-point game. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Mahomes now on first down. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And in 2 plays just like that, they're already operating in the red zone.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And that nearly intercepted. Oh, a chance at a big play in his own end zone. But instead, third down coming up.
On third down, they're going to run for it here.